my goodness, what is up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the recap for IEM Cologne. Yes, CS News is now back in action, and we saw this past weekend at Cologne one of our best grand finals we have seen throughout the entire year. Not to mention throughout the entire competition, we saw upsets, we saw drama, we saw some teams maybe lackluster, other teams show up who are not doing too well after the player break early on this year, but ultimately came down to Na'Vi and Vitality, two of your best teams in the entire world, going back and forth all series long. One of the best series we have seen throughout all of 2024 esports. And so let's break it down for all of you, as well as some other matches. But first and foremost, map 1 somehow going Vitality's way. They steal away Nuke, Na'Vi's pick, after trailing 10-4, and it comes down to just ZywOo doing ZywOo.
He's got himself a real opportunity to win the round with a flank. Unlike anything, double kill from Apex. And it still might not be enough, but maybe, just maybe, ZywOo can come up clutch for Vitality. Bit under pressure with 20 seconds. ZywOo's blind, he's so blind. White screen, Bit can't close, and ZywOo strafes into it. He closes it down.
That was one of many ZywOo clips going viral over this past weekend, that he was blind and then somehow backwards tracked himself during what was a very much turning point of that game. They take away Na'Vi's pick, and so people at that rate were thinking, all right, that's the series, it's over. You take away their pick, they were already the favorites, that being Vitality. Unless you asked me, I was apparently one of few people out there who picked Na'Vi to win this thing, and they gave me hope, because after having their map pick stolen, it was Na'Vi who stole Vitality's right back, and it was incredible.
Big could have secured it. Can he take Dust 2 single-handedly, holding his bomb site and delivering the headshots necessary? Only Flames can reignite some hope for Vitality. A 1 versus 2, but time against him. He's a dead man walking. It's Na'Vi tying us up 1 each.
It was absent on map number 1, but he showed up in map number 2.
And it was all about the retakes. And early on in the series, Bit was not really showing up. So out of a clutch moment like that really turned things. It was very cool to see. And at this point in time, we're like, okay, opposing teams just taking the opposing team's map picks. We are on for a series. And going into Mirage, now all of a sudden it goes from Vitality, massive advantage, to, okay, Na'Vi, massive advantage, because they have a 12 map win streak going into Mirage. And this is one of the best individual maps we have seen throughout the entire year. Literally back and forth, back and forth. Vitality can't close, Na'Vi defend, but ultimately 3 overtimes is what it took.
Wonderful and Bit up against him. 2 bullets in the AWP. 2 targets to find, and the first is Divine. He's taken down Bit, and now 1 more required. Wonderful, nervous, up against the Woo, up against the game, and he takes them both in the Cathedral. A deity in disguise. It's 17. It now. And secure. Mirage, Bit, nice work, spams him down to 19 points of health, catches Mezzy swinging, but Spinks and ZywOo, they're in it. Bomb on his back, players above him and beneath him. What a headshot from Spinks. That's a leap in the right direction. Oh! Down to Spinks. It has to be wonderful. Redemption on the menu if he can just hit 1 more shot.
He's got a nade. Spinks is low.
This could be enough. He has to not overcook it. Spinks versus Wonderful. He's thrown out his nade, swaps to the AK. He's nervous. Spinks looks calm, ready. 20 seconds, he's hoping Wonderful overcooks it, overmoves it, hoping that the stress gets the better of the young gun. For the quad kill, Spinks will have to make a move, time against him. Drops away, Wonderful, oh, misses his chance. A fake plant, Spinks, does he call the bluff? Yes, Wonderful! That is redemption! On to Alexi.
They don't have the bomb. It's still over towards spawn. They need to go back and get this or force the fights.
First, looks like it's a fight on the menu. Flames, can he really lock it down? A multi-kill required, and he's got himself the double.
That's going to be it. Apex found the bomb.
And the curtains will surely be closed on Mirage. Na'Vi, 12 in a row, but it ends here, it ends today, it ends in the grand final.
And for me, the definition of this map was ZywOo versus Wonderful. Wonderful certainly showed up wonderfully in some of the moments, but when it came down to the crucial moments, I mean, there had to be nerves, right? Especially when it was just those two left on the map. Ah, man, it was something to see, though. And Wonderful's still a young talent, and this is great experience, but when it came down to those big moments, ZywOo showed up. And then even heading into map 4, my prediction, brought to you by ThunderPick, our esports betting sponsor. If I end up a number 1 on the overall rankings, I can give away $1,000 to our audience, but I just took a big risk because, well, I had Vitality losing this 3-2 to Na'Vi, and I had my moments throughout this series, but it is Vitality taking it overall 3-1 in map 4. Quite one-sided to begin things. At one point, 11-2, but still, Na'Vi did bring it back, I think 13-9 to end things. They made it interesting, but not enough. Vitality, certainly your better team on this day.
Already here, a missed shot from ZywOo. Bit gets a chance, a second chance.
20 seconds.
They have to get this bomb down. Alexi delivers. It's up to ZywOo on the side. From behind, he can't hit the shot. ZywOo's good for it. Betty, oh, he's gone down, and it looks like it's the Na'Vi round. A couple of seconds to spare. The rotations were there, a missed shot, and some great ones from Bit. A double kill again into A.
He doesn't want to give this one up. He does not want to be the reason Na'Vi falter here on Inferno. His trademark map.
Ball, but smoke lands. JL's not looking. Flames aggressive with 20 seconds left. They just have to kill 2. Just Alexi B and Wonderful stand between Vitality and a realization of dreams. Wonderful hits 1. ZywOo denies. The bomb's going down. It's up to Alexi. One man up against 3, and his hopes and dreams of the trophy in the Lanxess. 1 on 3. It's right there for the taking. Vitality, they just need to kill him. They just need the 1 frag, and it will be theirs.
And that was the IEM Cologne Grand Finals. Finally, Vitality, ZywOo, Mezzi, and the boys, they finally lift up a trophy for this year, which is great to see. They finally close it out. I remember back to IEM Dallas, right? You're thinking this is a given, right? They got to close it out, and finally, a Grand Finals goes their way. On the reverse side of that, Na'Vi, no stranger to Grand Finals either. Best of 5s, maybe a bit more of a struggle point, but a team that I predicted, okay? You guys can go back, you can roll the tape. A few days back, I was saying if I had to pick one team, Na'Vi was my team. Unfortunately, just a little bit short of yet another JL and Co trophy, but still, it was so fun. Like, everyone in the timeline was tweeting how great this series was to watch because we had Valorant going on earlier that morning, we had League of Legends going on, we had the Esports World Cup for Call of Duty World Championships going on, but everyone was watching Counter-Strike because it was incredible, guys. And I want to give a notable shout to other teams out there. Mongols making a decent run. I would say Complexity showing up, making it through the play-ins, better than how they looked at Blast. The biggest shout for me, you guys can leave a comment down below who you think deserves it, has to go to Saw. They take down Mongols twice. They take down G2. They take down FaZe. They play Na'Vi. They take a map off them, but still, a very, very solid run out of them, and especially to take down FaZe to make a semifinal for Portuguese CS. That's incredible. And MUTiRiS, hey, age does not matter. I think he's like 31 now. Age does not define you. That was also really cool to see at Cologne and makes me want to go to Cologne all the more.
Where they face off, be Frozen on that early rotation. If they can get past Frozen, top performer right now for FaZe alongside Robs, anything's possible. But with him winning that first fight, the box starts to shrink for Saw. They are trapped in this site. Backs against the wall. They have to scrap for the win here. Captain MUTiRiS, can he do it? 2 kills connect, but they know where he is now. It's not a guessing game, it's an aimers game. MUTiRiS, 31 years old, looks to leave his impression in the Lanxess. One more! Oh!
Mind-melting from MUTiRiS, and he just stands up.
And then one last one for you guys that I did not get to touch on because I was out of town, but I had to talk about it. That being the choke of Team Liquid, but I mean the resilience of a team like FaZe, who has not been, I mean, when you think about head-to-head in terms of how they performed since the player break or even since their roster formations, FaZe has not been the FaZe that once was. That they're missing something when it comes to playoff runs so far through this year, and Liquid has been on the up and up stock-wise. Like, everyone is a believer in a brand new Liquid roster making these runs, and unfortunately Liquid choke away an 11-1 lead, and FaZe eliminate them out of Cologne. And that could have gone either which way. Nonetheless, how you think about FaZe so far this year, to stay in that game and to come back from 11-1 to eliminate Liquid, that was also a great series to watch.
Swung beyond his scope.
And they still get active.
And now he's on the sidelines.
Yakindar to the forefront, Kerrigan already postured. He sits here and waits for the win to get delivered, but he misses his chance. And luckily for him, Frozen can capitalize. Yakindar incredibly low.
They caught him.
Gets it done. We've got Twist over towards the stairs, just trying to keep them alive.
Oh my God!
But it doesn't seem possible now. The improbable, but the always there FaZe clan run back in 11-1 half unless Naf and he goes on. Can you believe it? Unbelievable.
And so that is going to do it, guys, for the recap of IEM Cologne. What was your favorite moment? What was your least favorite moment? Thank you all for watching, guys. We appreciate y'all being here. Drink up, liquids. They're important. And we'll see you back here next time. Take care.